Hello everyone and welcome back to LewisNews, your #1 YouTube channel for all types of Spider-Man news. And in today's video we're going to be talking about El Muerto, and we've got some bad news for the film. But before we get into that, if you are new around here, make sure you're subscribed so you can stay up to date with everything Spider-Man. If you do want to stay up to date with the games, the movies and the shows, this is the channel for you. So make sure you're subscribed. Also, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, but let's power on. Let's try and get to 2,000 next. Without the way, let's get straight into the news, shall we? So El Muerto has been under a lot of fire recently. There has been a lot of things coming out about the film that have been rather negative. Fans not really reacting well to the film. We've also got people who don't really want this film to happen at all. Also, people weren't even happy with the casting of Bad Bunny for the character. Also, the character itself has only ever showed up in 2 books of Amazing Spider-Man before, so he's not even like he has a lot of content from the original comic books and source material to pull from. Yet Sony still want to go ahead with the movie. I posted a video around 4 or 5 days ago now where we covered the rumor that the film was in fact going to get delayed. But even more bad news has come out about the film. Apparently the lead star Bad Bunny, who was going to star as El Muerto himself, has reportedly left the project. Now, if that doesn't scream red flags, I don't know what does. We know that when Bad Bunny signed on to play El Muerto, we knew that he was really excited about playing him, even coming out and stating how he's really excited to get going with this project. But if someone who was really excited to sign with Sony Pictures to make this movie then ends up leaving, doesn't that really show the incompetence of the studio? We know that Sony really likes to mess with release dates. They're always delaying projects. They're always delaying stuff. The only movies that they really don't delay and they don't mess around with is the MCU movies. But we know that Disney also has a hand in those films as well. But if your main star is leaving the project, like we've had reports of, then I don't know what to tell you. That's really bad. But not only that, we do have some positive news for El Muerto anyway. I mean, positive, you could say it's positive because we're getting something from the film, but it's not really positive for Sony at all. But Daniel RPK, a infamous leaker in the community, has actually posted some plot leaks for the film. But obviously, take these with a grain of salt. You know, if the film even ends up happening and doesn't get cancelled, these rumors potentially could inform us as to what the movie will actually be about. Apparently, this film will follow 2 wrestlers who inherited superpowers from their luchador masks. Both of them will get caught up in a conflict with the Mafia. Tombstone and Hammerhead would have been the heads of the Mafia. So those are some plot leaks for the film. It does sound very interesting, but this does also contradict the synopsis we got for El Muerto as well, which that we know that the film will only follow El Muerto himself and won't follow El Dorado, who is the other character, basically El Muerto's nemesis. But Daniel RPK has basically leaked that the film will follow 2 wrestlers. So whether this is El Muerto and El Dorado, I don't know, unless it's a different character alongside El Muerto. But I think it's really, really cool that we're also going to be getting the Maggia crime family, or as Daniel RPK puts it, the Mafia, because this means we'll get to see characters like Tombstone, and we'll get to see characters like Hammerhead finally making their on-screen appearance. And that is what excites me about this film. Obviously, we know that Tombstone and Hammerhead are massive characters from the Spider-Man mythos. Tombstone obviously getting a massive upgrade from his comic counterpart in Spectacular Spider-Man, and since then he's gone on to be a main staple character in Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. Hammerhead, we all know he's been about for ages. He's a meme, but he can also be a really cool villain as well. We know Hammerhead's great. I'm glad we get to see him on the big screen. It's just a shame that these characters aren't going to be in MCU Spider-Man 4 or a film like that, because to be honest with you, I'd love to see them in a MCU Spider-Man film, given at what point the Spider-Man character is at the MCU at this point. But either way, we're going to be seeing them on the big screen. But once again, take these rumors with a pinch of salt, because obviously, like we say about all the rumors that we report on this channel, you have to take them with a pinch of salt because they may end up not being true at all. But out of the way, that's pretty much it for the news today. Bad Bunny has reportedly left the film, and also Daniel RPK has given us some indication as to what the film may actually be about. But yeah, make sure to stay subscribed so you can stay up to date with all types of Spider-Man news. We cover everything from the games, the movies, and the shows, which does include the Sony spin-off movies like El Muerto. We're also covering a lot of Spider-Verse news recently, and obviously, Marvel Spider-Man 2 comes out in October on the 20th, so make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything, all the leaks, the rumors, the news that comes out about that game. I will be covering it on this channel. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. and peace.